Hey beauties, welcome to my channel. Look what I have in my makeup loving hands. These are the brand new Juice Pop Box lip tints from Laneige. I have 5 out of the 8 shades that were released. We're going to swatch them, I'm going to demo them for you, and I'm going to tell you my first impressions of this brand new formula. And I have a brand new product from Creal. You're not going to want to miss it. So please make sure that you stay till the end of the video to see all the fun details. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would seriously love it if you were to consider subscribing. We are a growing community of beauty lovers and friends, and we would seriously love to have you. We have so many fun spring releases coming up in the next few weeks, and I have a really exciting giveaway going on my channel right now, and you have to be subscribed to participate. So please make sure that you subscribe and hit the little notification bell. All right, let's get this party started. So I've had, a decent amount of good ideas in my life. I've had a decent amount of fair ideas. Had some bad ones. Filming a video about a lip stain in the middle of a polar vortex where I'm living, where it's like 5 degrees out on a good moment, and my lips look like a crocodile's back. But that's my dedication to science, to makeup, and to you, because I wanted to give you guys my first impression of these brand new Laneige lip tints. These are the Laneige Juice Pop Box lip tints, and I picked up 5 shades. And I have some thoughts. I'm going to swatch them for you. We're going to try them on. And I'm going to do a quick comparison of this formula to Laneige's other formula and some other brands, just to give you an idea of what I think. But I have some thoughts. My initial impressions, they're mixed. So let's swatch them and then I will try them on for you. The reason why my lips look like this right now is because I have been trying these stains for a few hours. And I've tried to get most of it off so I can do this demo for you. But a couple of spots have really settled into I'm a little bit dry, so please ignore that. I did try to get it off, but I'm not able to. Let me show you the shades I picked up. This is the shade Lo-Fi Mauve. I'm not sure what that means, but we'll go with it. So it's a pretty pink shade right there. Let's swatch it, and I'll show you the applicator. The doe foot is a little bit interesting. I do like it. It has this very steep curve, so it really hugs the lips as you're applying it. But I think that's pretty unique. And it's pretty comfortable, and you don't get too much product when you take it off. You can put a little bit of the excess onto the corner if you take off too much. But let me show you what this shade looks like. And I will do a couple of swatches of each so that you can see how you can build it up, because this is supposed to be a buildable formula. These retail for $22. This is a lip tint with a water-to-oil formula that glides on smooth, nourishes the lips, and gives juicy, buildable color that lasts up to 12 hours. That's what Laneige tells us. And it contains peptides, it contains ceramides, it's supposed to be hydrating and provide a high shine finish. So according to Laneige, this is a water-oil remix complex that contains 80% oil wrapped in 20% water to stain and hydrate. So I guess it's formulated in a way that it keeps the shine, also keeps the hydration. Between me and you, right, friends here, I tried to look it up online to figure out what that means. And I can't figure it out fully because this is not my forte. Between me and you, I do not know how to convert measurements. Ounces to pounds, milliliters to liters. I never understood it. It gets me nervous. This gets me nervous. So we're just going to accept Laneige's claim that it is 80% oil wrapped in 20% water. And if any of you with a scientific background or just a basic understanding of what that means, you want to let me know in the comments, please let me know, because I would like all of us to be enlightened. But the whole thing makes me nervous. So we're just gonna apply on the pretty products and see how they work. Okay? Is that good? Okay, good. Okay. Now that my heart rate can go down because we're not talking about science anymore, let's look at Lo-Fi Mauve, which I don't even know why they named it that. I think it's a silly name, but let's look at it. So this is Lo-Fi Mauve, and that's just built up with a third coat, because you can either leave this on one coat for a sheer wash of color or build it up. So that's the first shade. Next we have DJ Plum. So let me show you. This is DJ Plum. And that's the applicator. Okay. So this is DJ Plum. Next we have Electro Berry, which looks very pretty. Here we go. Ooh, this looks pretty. I like the fact that you can build these up. You have Lo-Fi Mauve, DJ Plum, and Electro Berry. Can't we just name products simple names? Light pink, purple, fuchsia. You could tell I'm in a little bit of a sassy mood while I'm filming this, but why can't we just name these regular names? It's confusing to people who review products. It's a little bit difficult to remember. And then we're involving oil and water and science, and the whole thing freaks me out. Okay, so next we have Red Classic. Okay, I like that name. That's easy to remember. So that's Red Classic. And the final shade is Jazzy Jam. I like that name. Pretty. All right, let's swatch this. Oh, that's pretty. Now, I have not been able to do a full 12-hour wear test for this product, but I did do about a 3 to 4 hour wear test. I'm going to give you my thoughts. So this formula is very comfortable on the lips. It goes on feeling like water, essentially, and then it turns into a very light oil feeling. It is not like the Dior lip oils. That's a very thick formula. Let me just swatch those so I can compare. The Dior lip oil, this is the former formula, not the newly reformulated formula. Now, even though this has a lot less pigment than the Laneige, this is a true lip oil. It's a thicker formula. It's heavy on the lips. It's very comforting. It's very hydrating, but it's a lot thicker than these. And also, these are built up 3 coats. This is just 1 or 2 coats. So it's not the same as a true lip oil from Dior. If I'm going to compare it to this lip oil from, I think it's pronounced Jisoo. I always seem to pronounce that wrong. This lip oil is a much thinner formula than Dior. I feel on my lips. It doesn't last as long, and I build it up 2 or 3 times the amount that I do the Dior. And then to compare it to this product, this is the Laneige Glaze Craze Tinted Lip Serum. This came out early last year, and it's funny, this is one of the very first products that I reviewed on my channel. So it has a nostalgic feeling for me. It's also a really good product. It's a very nice lip serum. This lip serum from Laneige is 95% skincare. It's plumping, it's hydrating. It's very much focused on lip health and lip moisture. The stains that we're talking about today are not skincare based as much as this lip serum is. These stains are more for, impact, for lasting power of the stain on your lips, but the serum is much more about hydrating your lips, plumping up the lips, and it's a really good formula. One of my favorites. Now, the only other true lip stain that I have close to me at the moment is from Kulfi. Now, I did try these today, one after the other, and I think there is a difference. All right, so I'm going to let you know at the end of the video what I think of the formula from Laneige versus Kulfi, but let's get to putting these beauties on my makeup-loving lips, even though they're quite chapped at the moment. So first, we're going to go with Lo-Fi Mauve, which I still don't know what that means, but let's go for it. Now, these have a very light berry scent, but it doesn't last long. And a berry flavor, but again, it really doesn't last long. I find the applicator is very easy to use. It really hugs the lips very nicely. And it's very comfortable on the lips. So let me show you up close. So this is Lo-Fi Mauve. And I'm going to build it up a little bit so you can see. So I'm not getting any tingling from this formula. And I think that the doe foot applies the right amount of product. I don't think you get too much on it when you take it out, so that's great. As you can see, it's a beautiful finish on the lips. So again, this is Lo-Fi Mauve. So I blotted the lip tint. And again, please ignore the chappedness of my lips. There's really nothing I can do about it. I tried to do all the lip treatments before I got on here, but it's just too cold outside. But that's just a light blotting of Lo-Fi Mauve. And if I really blot it, that's what you're left with. So as you can see, it does stain the lips. Let me get up close. I think my biggest issue with trying the lip tints at this point in the year is that it's so dry out that it's not applying in the most even way just because my lips are so chapped. So I think this is a better product to probably try it in the spring or summer as far as reviewing makeup. But I think it does leave a nice stain on the lips. It definitely does stain the lips, and I didn't let it sit for 20 minutes before I blotted. It was only a couple of minutes. So I tried to remove the Lo-Fi Mauve as much as possible. That's what I was able to get off. So I think it did stain pretty well. Let's try DJ Plum. This color right here. Now, I don't know where they would get DJ Plum from. Is that a thing that I'm not aware of? Like, is that a kid thing? Like, with the Gen Z, or what gen are we up to now? I do love how easy this is to apply. It's very hard to mess it up. Now I'm going to put on another coat. Okay, so this is a really pretty plum shade. It's just very hydrating on the lips. It just feels comfortable. It feels lightweight. You don't feel like you have a heavy lip oil on. It's pretty. Okay. So let me try to blot it so that you can see how it stained my lip. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so just blotted my lips very quickly. So as you can see, it did leave a nice stain. And my lips feel hydrated. I don't feel that feeling that you have after you use a lip stain where your lips feel dried out. You will not get that with this product. It does feel very hydrating. So it's pretty. All right, so now let's move on. I'm trying to go light to dark. This way my lips don't get too stained so that you can't see the lighter shades. We're going to move on to Electro Berry now. Okay, so definitely more of a bright pink shade. Let's put a little bit more on. And I have to say the berry scent does make this a little bit fun. The packaging is cute. And what's also nice is that you have this little hook right here on top. So say you want to attach this to your school ID, your work ID, your keys, something like that. You can use this little hook to always have your little lip tint with you. It's pretty, isn't it pretty? It gives a nice shine. You don't even feel like you have something heavy on the lips. I'm still getting that berry scent about a minute in, but after maybe about a couple minutes, it goes away. Let me get up close so you can see Electro Berry. Really pretty color range. I love all the shades so far. I haven't tried all of them yet, but these 3 shades I've loved so far. And I'm excited to try this red one. Looks very bold. I have a feeling this shade right here I will love. The jam something. Jamarama, jam time, jazzy jam. Okay. I think I'm going to like that one. Okay, so now let me blot it off. So I'm intentionally not letting these sit too long because if I let these stain my lips too much, you won't be able to see the different colors on my lips. Normally I would let it sit longer before I blot it. But as you can see, not much came off on the tissue. It really does stay on the lips. And I am having a hard time removing them in between takes so that I can show you each color, which is a very good sign for the stain. So again, this is Electro Berry and the stain that is left behind it. Next, we're going to move on to the shade that I was able to remember the name of without looking at the package. Classic Red. Oh, Red Classic. I was close. I just switched up the words. It's very hard. I'm trying to memorize shade names without having to look, but it's very hard. They don't teach you this in the YouTube Academy. And as you can see, my lips are pretty stained now, but I'm going to try my best to show you the shades. That's pretty. It's a little bit less red than I expected, which is a good thing because to me it looked a little too red. Okay, so that's a few coats of Red Classic. I had to double check. But what do we think of Red Classic? I think this one might be the most flattering so far because it's doing a really good job of concealing any lines on my lips. It's pretty. I didn't think I was going to like this that much because sometimes red is too bold. But what do we think? I think it just has a beautiful glossy effect on the lip. Like I said, really lightweight. And that berry scent, it's making it a little bit playful. I like that. And also I know that this little donut applicator from the Glaze Craze tinted lip serum that came out last year, a lot of people did not like this donut applicator because it didn't really fit the lips very easily. I loved it because it was kind of like, fun and playful, but I know a lot of people didn't like it. This applicator is a lot easier to use, a lot more precise. It's hard to mess it up. So if you weren't happy with the applicator from this product, I think you would be more happy with this product as far as application goes. It's really pretty. I like the shade. I think this might be my favorite. All right, so I'm going to try to blot it off, and we'll move on to the last shade, and then I'm going to give you my final thoughts on my first impression about this formula. Okay, so my lips are looking a little battle-worn from all of the staining and the removing of the stains. So we're going to move on to our last shade. Kind of like the time that I had the brilliant idea to try on 8 different Louis Vuitton eyeshadow palettes in one setting for one video. And I couldn't see straight for like 2 weeks because my eyes were burning. This is kind of reminding me of that time in my life, because my lips, yeah, they're doing well. So now we're going to move on to our last shade, Jazzy Gem. So I think what's happening with this shade is that you can't really see it that well because my lips are already stained. I have a feeling this color is a beautiful, neutral, nude lip type look, but you're not getting the full effect of it because of the state of my lips. Put on another coat just to see if that helps. Okay, well, you're seeing a little bit of it. But this is the swatch right here. This is what it should be looking like. It's kind of close. But I'm sure it's even more beautiful when I haven't applied on 4 different lip stains before this one. Let me show you up close. This is Jazzy Gem. So let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite shade? Do you have a shade that you really liked, one that you didn't, one that you're interested in picking up? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, please let me know if you have any questions about the products I'm reviewing or the shades, or if you need help trying to pick out a shade. Please let me know in the comments below. And also, all of these products that I'm trying today and everything that I have on my makeup loving face will be linked down below. I do have Shop Mine now. I have Shop My links. So if you decide to use my links, I do get a small commission. And I really do appreciate any time that you use my links because it helps me buy more makeup products to review and things like that. And it's just a great way to help support my channel. It's no additional cost to you. So anytime that you use my links, I greatly appreciate it. So thank you in advance if you decide to use my links. But as always, please let me know if you have any questions about the products I'm using or anything I have on my face. Just let me know in the comments below. So while this is sitting on my lips, let's talk about the formula and my first impressions and how it compares to the Kulfi lip stain right here. I think it's a really nice formula with a couple of exceptions or points to note. So I think that this formula is very, very comfortable on the lips. You will not be uncomfortable with this formula. It's hydrating. It's very smooth. It gives a really nice shine to the lips. I don't think it does as good a job of staining the lips as the Kulfi lip stain. So as you can see, the Kulfi lip stain kind of stayed where it was supposed to. It's more uniform. The Laneige is more patchy, if that's the right word. I noticed that when I, dabbed my lips or when I ate and I drank water or something like that, I noticed that the Laneige was slightly patchy, going into some fine lines on my lips in certain areas more than others. But I feel like that's also the nature of a lip stain. So that happened when I tested out the Kulfi too. It was going into areas that I didn't necessarily want to emphasize, but like I said earlier, it's freezing out. My lips are very chapped. So this is probably not the best time of year to be reviewing a lip stain. With that said, the Kulfi I think does a more uniform job of staining the lips. But the plus side of the Laneige is that I think it's more hydrating. So the Kulfi, when I tried it, it was beautiful. It really stained the lips. I found it slightly drying. When I put it on, I had a little bit of a sensation in my lips. I don't know if it was a tingling feeling or just a little bit of, maybe blood rushing to my lips from the stain. This formula, I did not get that. I get nothing but comfort. So if you want something that's a really high impact stain, you don't mind a little bit of dryness on the lips, maybe go with the Kulfi. But if you're looking for something, especially during the colder months, that's more hydrating and a little bit more comfortable on the lips and still gives you a nice stain on the lips, but maybe not as long lasting as this, but again, you're getting more hydration, then I think the Laneige is a great formula and the way to go. And just to show you how the stain looks after I tried to wipe it off, so this is the Kulfi and this is the Laneige. So as you can see, the Laneige did leave a pretty good stain, so that is very promising. But that's just my first impressions. I have to continue testing this out, but I know that this is a new product. I try to get my reviews of newer products out to you guys as soon as I can, because I know we're all excited about the different shades. You want to figure out what you want to buy, if it's worth it, things like that. So I wanted to give you my first impressions, which are that this is a really nice formula. It has the benefit of the stain, but it has a lot more hydration than traditional stains. As far as it lasting 12 hours, I gotta be honest with you, between me and you, us friends, I don't think it's going to last 12 hours based on how it lasted for 3 hours. But I kind of question any product that says it will stain the lips for 12 hours without needing to reapply. It's kind of like the guy you go out on a date with, and it's like the second date, and he's telling you that he loves you and you're the prettiest girl he ever met, and he wants to marry you, and he's just your soulmate material. Girl, you're not going to believe that, okay? You need to know him for more than 72 hours, a few business days before you're pledging eternal love to each other, okay? That's kind of similar to the 12-hour promise of a lip product. I don't think any lip product is going to be able to deliver on that promise of 12-hour wear. I just don't believe it. But maybe I'm more cynical than most. I don't know. But anyway, all jokes aside, I do like the formula, and I think the shade range is beautiful. As far as which colors I like the best, I think that the Red Classic was probably my favorite. I also really liked the Lo-Fi Mauve and the DJ Plum and the Electro Berry. I just thought it was a really nice, fun pop of color, but I don't think you can go wrong with any of these. It does come in 8 shades. I picked up 5. So if you're interested in any of the other shades, please make sure that you check those out. But I think that these are some of the prettier shades out of the range, and I'm glad that I added them to my collection and that I tried them out for you guys. But let me know in the comments down below what you think. I want to know your thoughts. Do you like any of these lip stains? Do you like the colors? Do you like the Kulfi lip stain? Do you have any thoughts? Let me know. Oh, and before I let you go, I do have another new product on my makeup loving face that I want to tell you about. I picked up the brand new Sarah Creal eyeliner. This is the Eyes Up Cream and Cajole Long Wear Liner in the shade Rose Bronze, and that's what I have on my eyes. So I just took the eyeliner and scribbled it all over my eyelids and put it underneath the eyes. And what do we think? The formula is exceptional. We all know that. Just trying to get the light to capture just how beautiful it is. So I saw her advertising this product as, all over the lid, and it was really easy just to apply that way and then under the eyes. So I love the shade. I love the formula. I will link it down below in case you're interested. I do love the shade off the bat. I think it's stunning. It's beautiful. And her eyeliners tend to sell out. So if you're interested, maybe wouldn't wait too long. I would think about picking that up because I have a feeling this is going to sell out pretty quickly, but I will link it down below and let me know if you have any questions about that product in particular. Okay, so thank you so much for your time. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel because not only do we have so much fun talking about all the latest in makeup and beauty on this channel, and I bring you reviews many times a week about all the new releases, but I have a giveaway still going on my channel until February 10th. So on my channel, I am giving away one of these Denim Egg hand moisturizers from Chanel. It comes with the denim case. That's not releasing till February 19th. So you'll get early access to this product if you win. So it comes with the denim case and the little egg hand cream. This is an adorable product, and I'm so excited to have this giveaway on my channel. It's really simple to enter the giveaway. All you have to do is, 1, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. So if you haven't already subscribed, please join in on the fun and hit the subscription button down below. And also make sure that your subscriptions are public. This way I can check that you are subscribed. And number 2, please like this video. And number 3, leave me a comment down below and let me know where you're tuning in from and how many times per week do you wear denim? Is it 0? Is it 1? Is it 7? Let me know in the comments down below. You can enter as many times as you want. And if you've already entered, go ahead, enter again. Put as many comments as you want in the comment section below. I am so excited to do this giveaway as a way to say thank you for all of your support. We have so many new friends that joined my channel over the last few weeks, and it's my small way to give back to say thank you guys for all of the love and support that you show me each and every day. And if you're hanging out on your couch and you don't want to hit the subscribe button, you don't want to go over to the computer, whatever, don't worry about it. Just scan the QR code above, and that will bring you to my page, and you can subscribe there and officially become part of the Luxe family, I guess we're calling it, right? But to join in on the fun here on my channel, please make sure that you subscribe, and you can use the QR code to do so. So let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for your time today. I love hanging out with you guys. I'll see you in the comments down below. You guys make my day when you leave me a comment. Even if you have nothing to say about the makeup products, just say hi, let me know that you stopped by, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.